So that means, yeah, if you want to see, get inside the mind of one of the all-time greats for Rocket League strategy, positioning, finishing, third man, then you're going to want to go to Matt's stream, because yeah, I'm going to be on director camera over here. Here we go, though. This is game number 1 of a best of 5 between Top Blokes and OXG. This is exciting. OXG have to be the favorites on paper, coming out of the winner bracket from their side today. But Top Blokes are a very, very dangerous team, so not one to be underestimated at all.
And Ferra goes up for the challenge there. The ball pinches out to the side. It's coming back to him, getting into the action. Puts one middle. Oh, I thought that Astral was going to be able to put that one away. Wasn't quite able to get it. Nice collision here, Ferra and Chaussette.
Yeah, they're doing quite well so far with the pressure. It's always interesting to see a game 1 from OXG. Earlier on, it was a bit maybe quiet, you could say, as they started off against Singularity, or really just didn't start off against Singularity. It was just Breezy was the only one with his controller plugged in. But now that they've had a couple of games, couple of series under their belt, they've had a little bit of a break there to go and play some Fall Guys, I believe, in the downtime. And back in a free play Rocket League before this game got started. They're warmed up and they're ready for action.
I'm not sure if OXG is warmed up. They're looking a little...
oh, somebody says you need to switch your scene. Sorry to interrupt.
Ah. Well, you guys don't like watching the bracket? That was a hype bracket there for a moment. We're back on Ferracam. He's absolutely beamed it. Thank you so much, Derpifier and all the rest who told me and reminded me how bad of a streamer I am.
I get that every single time I go live. Good to be kept humble. Nothing like Twitch chat to keep you humble, really.
Absolutely. It's like Twitch chat and then my mom, you know, those are the two equalizers.
That's about the only thing that they have in common, though, I would say.
Maybe. You don't know that.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's you wanted to talk about OXG not starting off too hot here. What was it about OXG's play? Oh my gosh, Ferra just got a flip reset. That's pretty hot if you ask me. And here comes Astral. He's had his shot saved.
Ferra was just looking pretty shaky. Their movement was looking a bit shaky. Like Ferra shanked a wave dash early on and stuff. But I think they're probably warmed up by now. Got their APMs up. It was just there at the beginning. It seemed like, you know, they had taken a break. Ooh, slow to the ball there. Ferra was a little too relaxed.
Yeah, you can't relax against Top Blokes. Like I said before, they're a very dangerous team. They just eliminated Guild from this tournament. And that's the last we'll see of them in Grid Week 1. Top Blokes extremely aerial-based team, and look at the backboard play as they find the far corner off Cassio's pass, or Cassio's shot rather. Full team attack. Flame got into that back post position very quickly, and that was speedy from Cassio as well.
I think Ferra, you know, that's like kind of unfair. I mean, I'm not sure if he would have saved it, but he definitely crossed over the goal much further than he needed to. Sort of, you know, just crept forward, chasing Chaussette and the ball, and then, you know, the shot came back, and he was completely out of position.
Oh, Chaussette!
Banger by Astral, though.
How was the view from Ferra here? Chaussette running across with the demo threat. I think actually kept Flame grounded for longer than he wanted to be. See that? He couldn't jump because he knew Chaussette was going to be flying over his head. But that's what let Astral's shot pass by without being saved. Really good play there. Off the ball by OXG.
Everybody loves a Ferracam.
Oh, look at this, though.
Separate right there, because I don't even know how that ball went in.
Look at Cassio go. He's got the aerial plays. Now he's got the solo dribble onto Astral. And you got to wonder where the challenge is there for anyone out of OXG.
Can you tell me what happened? Because literally Ferra like took off ball cam as soon as he went to shoot.
Well, what happens for the benefit of everybody on Ferracam is that Astral faked a challenge and Cassio was like, yeah, I don't care, and just flicked it over him. So nobody challenged him, and he just scored.
Ferra's up. Doesn't win out on that 50-50, and now goes into boost steal mode. Let's see what Chaussette can do here with this ball.
Oh, wow. Oh, surely.
No!
Oh, my goodness, what's happening? Well, at least we know the crossbar still works because it was tested about 5 times in quick succession there. I don't think you can get much worse in the accuracy department than that.
It's a tough time to be on Ferra cam. It's the offense is leaving something to be desired right now.
Yeah, I mean all the cameras there would have been pretty
True.
shambolic because they just all hit the bar one after another. Here they come again, still over that crossbar. Hey, I love that positioning though by top blokes. At this point, they've got to have somebody up on that bar permanently because they already know that's where Oxygen are going to send the ball.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are going to continue to miss shots? We'll put somebody up here so we can counterattack. Really nice save there by Chaussette. Does well with the ball. Diffuses the bomb, so to speak.
Yeah, so far top blokes are looking pretty scary. Very organized team. They're not really putting themselves in positions where double commits are really possible because they're so spread out, covering all angles. So Oxygen need to be very keen-eyed now if they're going to see any openings. They're going to be able to pass that ball through this midfield defense. Very impressed with top blokes so far.
Little lack of communication there from Oxygen. Both Astral and Ferra sort of chased that ball. Neither of them got it, and it meant that they weren't able to generate any type of offense there at this point. That first game is going to go to top blokes. Yeah, we're in danger right now, chat. That was top blokes looking pretty darn good. We're going to have to change the cam up.
Who are you on for this one?
I'm going to go Chaussette.
Okay.
For this one. And then Astral for the next. And then if top blokes is, still continuing to play well, we'll switch over to top blokes. Show them some player cam love as well.
Yep. Is anybody streaming the top blokes run through this bracket? Anybody in Twitch chat know where we can see their games? I ask because if they win this, I suppose we're throwing them a host. It would be the right thing to do, right? Rams is streaming it. Is he? Okay. All right. So yeah, 2 people have said Rams. I guess that must be correct.
Okay. Ooh.
They've had the full day of action. They came through the lower bracket, of course. So no breaks. No breaks for them. No breaks for Rams either if he's streaming this. Oh.
Ooh.
It's going to be a long break for us till next week's grid if this keeps going like this because it looks like top blokes have just got the answer for every position. Not the best 50-50 game there by Ferra. Astral.
Or Astral.
Kind of left it for him, but no messing around from top blokes. They put that one in easily again, and they're in the lead. Is it going to be 2? It's almost 2 off Cassiel's kickoff. That's similar to the last game. Except this time he didn't even need to flick it in.
That's been pretty quiet thus far. We're looking at a lot of zeros and a 28 for points. We got 30 now. That's 2 points.
That's another ball hit right there.
Yes. Kind of a uneventful match so far. A little bit. Doesn't seem to be. There's not like a lot of offense being generated.
Oh, here we go.
Just a lot of hits.
Chaussette always active with the dribble, so I think still easily for me one of the best dribblers in the 3v3 world. One of the only players who's got a quick enough first touch to even make dribbling multiple players viable. Big shot from Astral, saved by Flame, follow up by Chaussette, and that is more like it from Oxygen. Laser shooting and actually on target instead of into the crossbar.
And we've just added 130 points in no time here. That's 2 shots and 1 goal on the board here for my man Chaussette. We're on player cam, having a good time.
The Chaussette camera available on Matt's screen for this game.
After I said that, I immediately switched to OBS to make sure I'd actually put the scene on. I mean, like PTSD.
I feel like people would be coming over to my chat to tell me again because they were pretty quick last time. I just looked over and I saw about 50 people saying, "Tell Matt to change his scene." I was like, "Oh, yeah, I know what's happening."
I'm sorry about that, chat. Normally, I'm very good with watching the chat, but it's just it's weird when you're doing like a dual stream because you can't really talk to the chat.
Yeah, we're both streaming, so we're just completely ignoring you guys.
We're just so in flow state of the game here.
I mean, I'm very much immersed. This is dangerous stuff. I think the fact that us broadcasting the Oxygen run through here, it makes you inherently biased for Oxygen. So every time that they're on the ropes, it is definitely a full body clench moment. It was right there. Once again,
I just want to say that I'd really only want Oxygen to win. So if one of you guys wants to write a Reddit post about this, I could use the publicity.
Oh, man. Well, you're going to get some if it keeps going like this. Casio is having a brilliant day at the office. That 50-50 was in the ideal spot for him. But how about that for a shot, top corner? One of my favorite goal celebrations as well. The little jump up, flip upside down, land on the underside of the crossbar and drive back out again. I love that.
It is a saucy one, but man, do I hate when top Blokes score and only like it when Oxygen scores.
That's more like it. Okay, well, there's a chance for Ferra here, and he's been blown up from behind. Really quick follow-up by Astral,
so
though.
Speedy, come on, just no!
Gonna give Marky Duda a run for his money on the most biased commentator at this rate, but at least you've got an excuse. And Astral has just buried another one off a 50-50 mid-air. That's huge.
Man. Shawset's point of view, Astral looked like a god on that last play.
Hey.
Oxygen is they're picking it back up. You know, there's signs of life here. They're not done yet.
Yeah, they've got the experience. They showed us earlier on in this tournament that they know how to play from behind. They know how to play from behind in a series. It's far too early to count these guys out. Really, you can never count these guys out. It's just been their job for so long to win Rocket League. You tell them, hey, go win this game. Go win 3 games in a row. You need a reverse sweep. They know exactly what that means now. Top Blokes, though, having still a very good game themselves. Extremely scary team in the air. Very, very dangerous. And the passing plays are so quick as well, which is impressive for such a new lineup.
This is, generally speaking, this is an incredibly speedy lobby.
Oh, yeah.
One thing I noticed about Shawset's pathing while on Shawset cam here is that does a really good job of like not getting baited into going for boosts, like the big boost in the corners when like his team is under pressure. He's doing like, you know, smart pathing back and then not are you resisting the temptation to head back.
Yeah.
To the back corner. It's resulted in a couple very like key defensive plays and relieved a lot of pressure so far.
Yeah, he is an excellent defensive player. Very good at positioning off the ball. To always just stay relevant in the play. There's nothing worse than leaving your team out to dry. They expect you to move in as a third man, and you've gone all the way back for corner boost in your half. A couple of demos come in, one for each team. As we approach overtime, Casio gets another demo and a respawning Astral. Oxygen are the team with the momentum on their side here. They've equalized. Will they be able to send that into overtime? They had a pretty scary overtime loss against Singularity earlier today. Very quick kickoff goal. It looks like they've escaped that territory, and the longer this goes, then the more comfortable they're going to be.
Okay, it's slow playing the ball here on the Oxygen half. So there's pressure, but it doesn't feel like imminent danger really. That's more like it there from Flame. Slow shot to the top corner there.
Yeah, tense stuff. Another goal here for Top Blokes, who would put them on triple match point. Oxygen Esports don't want anything to do with that. Astral off the corner wall. He's looking for a block on Flame. Flame gets it past him for now. Still piling on the pressure, our Oxygen. A bit of a weak touch there by Shawset. He had space to hit that one over the top of the last man. I'll be disappointed that he couldn't get the power. Will they get another look at it? Top Blokes are really not giving them many opportunities to set up from that range. It's a constant struggle to get the ball into their half.
He's got it on the wall here and passes it to Shawset. Shawset's stopped at the midfield line there. Nice touch there by Ferra to keep that ball.
Oh, big shot, but what a save by Casio. That was a huge chance. Now Archie's coming forward. Air double in the top corner, double touches it off the bar and out. Really, Oxygen should have they should have done better. It was a great save by Casio in a 1v2, but need a shot on target there from Ferra.
All right, Chaussette finds himself in a
wow.
2v1. Goes
Oh,
up,
wow.
And unfortunately, Flame, with a great pass from Casio, puts this one away. Tough position here for Chaussette.
And that is how you convert in a 2v1. Oxygen have been schooled there. They took too long when they were given this opportunity. They couldn't find the team play. They couldn't find the shot on target. Top Blokes only needed one look at it, and they have, I think, deservedly won that overtime.
Johnny, we've streamed from bigger deficits before. We can do this.
We have, yeah. Definitely, we've been losing way harder than this in the past and come back. But
We're
this
going
is a
to
big
switch
test.
to Astral Cam, which was a really exciting cam the last time we played on it, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, last time you were in Astrocam, I believe you said you felt yourself improving as a player.
I am so much better now.
Well, we did play one unranked game in the break, and we
Look at
lost.
this!
So.
Look at Astral Cam! Oh, so close. If he had a little bit more boost, that was about to be the most exciting player cam of the night.
Hey, it was pretty close. We actually were not on board with Astral on the director camera there, surprisingly perhaps. So sometimes it just picks a different player in the play.
Probably some indie director that likes dialogue and slow-moving parts, you know, not like James Cameron or something.
Oh, man, Top Blokes are still playing so well. Every time that they attack, it's boomers only. They love to just slam the ball towards each other in the final third. And I really love that from a team, just having the confidence to hit the ball that hard at your teammate. Pre-jump from Ferra. He has caught the ball in the back wall. It's awkward for him. But that's a decent 50-50. Good job. And now, Astral, 1v1 with Flame. Flame has done really well, though. He slowed down that attack and got in the way of the follow-up.
Oh, I just got a new move from Astral there. The short hop to wave dash to temp at demo, turn at the end, and wave dash towards the opponent. That was sneaky demo stuff, and you know how I love that.
All about the demos over here. Now, if you just tuned in, we need to see 3 game wins in a row for Oxygen if this stream is going to continue for the EU Grid Week 1. Obviously, Oxygen will be happy that they've made it into Stage 2 of a tournament. That's one better than they made it in RLCSX last weekend. But this is a championship winning team. This is really all they care about. They don't want second place. They definitely don't want 5th to 8th equal. They'll not be happy with anything less than a win here. Ferra only air dribbles over one. Archie's very quickly up for that one. Flip reset. I think it did land, but he couldn't get the flick onto it as well. Astral guides it into the corner. It's been a struggle, and it remains a struggle for Oxygen to develop any kind of consistent pressure on this organized Top Blokes lineup. Oh, wow.
Man, Astral's field vision much better than mine. I definitely thought that was going in. He maintained composure and did well. Nice little block there.
Yeah, I'm sure that Astral's many hours and many matches playing ones will have given him that knowledge, as no other game mode forces you to just let the ball hit your backboard more than 1v1. Top Blokes are just taking this easy right now. They are not under any pressure at all. They've, I think, really picked it up since their round 1 loss in the upper bracket. Archie, 1v1 with Astral. Delayed flick,
okay.
Good recovery by Chaussette there. Very nice job to bail out Astral, who was in a spot of bother.
I have to say, Top Blokes is definitely looking in more control, but we are tied up as far as the score goes, so there is still hope for the streams and for this Oxygen team.
Man, Top Blokes are so scary on the transition, though. Very quick passing to each other. When the passing plays naturally develop, I do think it's more dangerous than a forced play. Oh. That's a really good save by Chaussette. Flame was all over
Very
him.
good save. Oh, a nice touch on by Astral.
Ferra. Good save by Archie. Top Blokes still looking like the top team, but Oxygen have had their chances.
Great pass. Oh, not quite able to convert it, though. I think it was quite a good shot from
another
Ferra.
one.
I don't know what
Ferra!
he would have done differently. Here we go, Oxygen. We're up 1-0.
And what a pass by Chaussette. He absolutely made that look like a shot. Flame was on the backboard ready to save a shot from Chaussette there. Turned out to be a pass instead. And Ferra was very quick into position for the finishing touch, as he has been so often today. But they need to hold on for another minute. Top Blokes are, I think, still looking so dangerous today that at no point during this minute can Oxygen let their guard down.
On net there by Chaussette, making 2 Top Blokes go up at the same time there. Astral's up to stop this ball at midfield. Got 44 seconds left. Oxygen can hold on for this time. They will extend their played games to at least 1. Oh, Casio nearly getting a demo. I can't believe it wasn't a demo, to be honest with you. Astral slow playing up the back there. Yeah, it did very well.
He ran into the near post. It's such a safe position relative to, well, anywhere else in the goal, really. So that's masterfully done by Astral. Had he not been there, it would have taken away the final line of defense for Oxygen. No doubt a goal would have been scored. That's not the best clear, though, by Oxygen. It's weak and slow down the middle to Flame. He knocks it back into the center. Chaussette's able to intersect that one. And then they're looking for the grounded ball, but it's on target! Flames put it in! Oh my goodness, Chaussette tried to put it into the ground in 0 seconds, but it bounced up. Can you believe it?
Sad day for Boost over here. We went for boost.
Oh man. Chaussette really thought that was going to just hit the ground and it would say Oxygen Esports win. You know, just the game over. But it didn't happen. They were just a split second away. And Top Blokes are just a goal away from making it to the semi-finals. What a huge result that would be for them.
That's trying to advance the ball here. Although Oxygen not looking like it's ready to be on offense altogether. It's sort of one player on the ball and then the other 2 off somewhere else. Not really involved in the play, it feels like. It's going to need to change if we're going to stick around for another stream here.
It just feels like one of those days. I mean, when you concede a goal like that, you're already down 2 games. You just have it's like an ominous feeling. And, you know, as one of the broadcasters for the Oxygen run here today, I've got that ominous feeling. It's all I can feel. It feels like Top Blokes they're going to come from somewhere with something crazy. And they have played extremely well today, so I wouldn't be too angry at them, to be honest. I can Oxygen
off the ceiling.
go even better. That's a shot for Ferra. Well saved by Flame. That's unreal. And he knocks it into the corner as well. Nothing is working out for Oxygen.
And now they're on the retreat. Okay. Nice stop there by Ferra. Astral did well to break up the play. Oof. Nobody on Oxygen really getting a good touch on that ball. It was still quite scary.
Oh man. Quite scary is right. Every single time this ball comes off the backboard, I can just already see the Top Blokes queuing up for the next touch. There's another one. Ferra's got it away from danger. They're living a life on the edge here. Huge bump, but Chaussette is there to back up Astral. And they have been saved in the last few seconds. The very last second. So many times in this overtime. Top Blokes are still knocking at the door.
Nice interception there by Astral to break up some of the pressure here. That touch by Ferra is not going to be good enough, though. Essentially gave away possession, and now they're finding themselves in another counterattack. The Top Blokes offense is working far too well. I think Oxygen needs to be as careful as it possibly can be. Oh my goodness, so pile up. Astral Cam, quite confusing. Turn around and see both other players from Oxygen just right behind.
Yeah, they're panicking now. I mean, they've had so many moments this game where they're just too late on the scene to make a save, so you can understand why they're eager to move into position as early as possible, but it's getting them in trouble. They aren't, you know, lining up and then turning into a traffic jam sometimes. Top Blokes, meanwhile, they're spreading out brilliantly. That's good positioning by Astral. A brilliant first touch, and a nice second and third touch as well. They all only good touches on this play by Astral, but it's well cleared by Top Blokes. Again, they seem to just always have an answer.
Yeah, the transition play by Top Blokes is some of the best we've seen thus far. Archie with another touch here. Astral has to back up, and the pressure put on by Flame there prevents them from clearing it. Now they've started a passing play. Astral in position on the back wall. Does well to slow things down and try to dribble the ball out, but it's unsuccessful when he gets bumped by Casio here. Got 3:20 into overtime here. The tension's continually rising for these players, especially for Oxygen, as this is series point for them.
That's a big chance. Astral's up. He wants to double, and he gets it! Astral wins 3 minutes and 33 seconds into overtime for Oxygen. As soon as you heard him jump, as soon as you saw it was him who jumped for this, you knew it was going to be a good one.
That was a good cam right there.
Yeah, what a game to be on Astral Cam.
That's the player cam you hope for, chat.
So what other results have we got happening right now? I believe that Team Liquid are losing 2-0 to Triple Trouble. Triple Trouble are having a great day at the office today.
All right, Archie was the first request I got, so I'm going Archie because I believe it's all tied up here.
Okay.
Okay,
well.
no, more Archies. More vote for Archies. We got Archie Cam for game number 4?
Yes, game number 4 is 2-1 to Top Blokes. Oxygen finally get on the board after the third game goes their way. Both the last game and the one before it went to overtime, but it is Archie who's opened the scoring in game 4. How did it look from the first-person POV?
Well, I'll tell you it looked great. Twitch chat doesn't know because I forgot to switch the scene, but I remembered right after.
Oh, no. Well,
I got to see the replay. Archie looking great. Archie Cam is hype.
Hey, I'm sure Archie's going to do more great things this game. Hey, he's not involved in that goal, but he probably had a good view of it. Top Blokes in 13 seconds have already put 2 past him. What a pass by Flame.
These are some speedy boys over here on Top Blokes.
Tip-top Blokes today. Really fantastic stuff. Another blow to the French scene at the hands of the English scene. I mean, maybe apparently Jack wasn't wrong. Oh my goodness!
Ferra!
Hold on a second. You turned off the nameplates and I ask you, who's that? Nobody says Ferra, but it is. Air rolling, spinning, spiraling, double touching. The mad lad. Ferra's got mechanics.
That was nasty. Especially from Archie Cam. I'll be honest, Archie was on the ground just watching. Basically
he's just looking up
the
and
bottom,
thinking,
the bottom of the poster.
Who did Ferra give his controller to? What is that? Unbelievable stuff. Oh my goodness, what a shot by Archie. Astral's able to save it. Good positioning by him. After so long in overtime without a goal, we've had an explosion in game 4, and now literal explosion from Chaussette onto Cassio. Follow-up is saved by Archie, who's still one of the most impressive players of 2020 for me. One of the most breakout players of this year. Long-range air dribble by Astral. Archie's pre-jumped it. Very speedy aerials, like you said already.
Nice
Ferra's off his
shot,
goal line,
Ferra
and
out of
Archie
position.
scores. Matt, it's an Archie goal. Take it away.
Archie Cam looking hot over the top of Ferra. It's not Ferra Cam anymore. It's Archie Cam.
That would have looked pretty bad from Ferra Cam, I'm not gonna lie. I think after Ferra's insane double touch, he was just desperate to get back into offense. He's like, guys, just let me attack. He's you know, looking at Astral saying, look at me, I'm the offensive player now. But yeah, unfortunately for him, that didn't help his team out much in defense. They really needed him to be a bit further back on that play.
Archie's creeping here on the right side, waiting for Chaussette to make a choice.
Oh wow.
Smashes it into Ferra.
Oof. Oh my
nice
days!
And shot by
What?
Oxygen here.
Blink and you miss it. What an offload that is by Astral. Absolutely launched it into the middle, and Ferra, as he often is, delivered in a goal from the edge of the box. That was unreal passing.
Maybe that's a new part of the meta, like flick passes. People
like
get so good at flicks that they can pass with a flick, which is usually much faster.
Oh wow, big bump by Astral, and nobody's there to slot in the open net in time. So many goals already. I'd be very surprised if that's the last we see from either team. Well, more than half the game to go.
Top Blokes finds some time there. Now Astral's on the offense here. Archie does well to keep that one out. And Cassio's got Archie in the middle here. Archie's up! And passes it to Oxygen, unfortunately.
Yeah, not the ideal outcome there for Archie and Top Blokes, but overall you can't be too sad about how the series is going. And that was almost a disaster, but Cassio reacted well to Archie's whiff, and he's going to continue on actually. Oxygen are forced to give a lot of space here to Oxygen, or Oxygen are forced to give a lot of space to Top Blokes. Top Blokes are still threatening on those dribbling plays out of defense. They're not willing to really throw anybody into get early tackles on those, mostly faking.
One thing I've noticed here is that Archie seems pretty committed to not letting Astral have his way at all. So, you know, up very early, pre-jumped that the air dribble into the corner, even though it wasn't, you know, going to be a shot on net. He knew that, you know, maybe the next touch after that was, so he went up right away.
I think
he's
it's
done
a good
that
idea,
a couple times.
It's a really smart play. Just anytime the Astral's trying to do something, just stop it as early as possible. Like I said, he might not be doing something with that first touch, but he's so good at turning that touch into something else, which turns into something else, which turns into a goal. And the less Astral touches the ball, the worse he generally feels about his play. He's someone who needs activity to be playing his best. Wait, Vitality lost 3-1?
Wow.
Is that confirmed? Vitality losing already? I did not expect that. This is another upset about to happen here if Oxygen can't pull this one back. Still another goal needed in a minute and 26 seconds to get it. And the momentum that they got from those 2 consecutive goals have absolutely gone. Now there's one more though. Ferra is still so consistent from this range. And it's your boy Archie who's passed it to him.
Ooh. They're trading blunders right now. They're passing it back and forth. The blunder factory between each other.
In full force. Production is at an all-time high.
I'm feeling good about Archie Cam though. I think we've got some more hot plays coming from the man.
Oxygen had to win 3 games in a row in order to make it out of this series with a win, and they've had to score many a goal in a row in this game. What mental fortitude by these guys to refuse to be beaten. I mean, they still might be. Top Blokes they've really not relented at all. They're staying at an insanely high level, start to finish here. Oxygen are trying, and they're doing everything they can, everything they must to get this win.
That was poetic. Like a Rocket League Shakespeare, buddy.
Oh, Astral ran out of boost. He tried to side flip through the ball while boosting, but he didn't have any, so he missed the ball on the shot. That would have been a goal if he just had 12 boosts, or even 6 or 7 boosts, I think. But even Astral's
complete mystery. Complete mystery for those of us on Archie Cam, to be honest. So I'm glad to have your play-by-play in that case.
It's left in the dark on some plays. It's very interesting. You have to fill the blanks there. The last chance of regulation might go to Oxygen. It's down the line for Chaussette. Big 50-50 win. Is anybody there to follow up? Yes, it is Ferra. But that's good defense from Flame. Ferra maybe should have tried to go over the top of him there and into the corner. But another overtime. And one more goal again for Top Blokes is all they need to advance to the semi-finals. Oxygen need to get one to hang on.
Exciting stuff. Everybody knows that Archie Cam is the best in overtime. And that's what we've got here. Nice little shot there on net, but not enough to fool Oxygen. Ferra goes for the big clear, and Archie's going to try to pass it into center here. Both players off the line from Oxygen. Astral, some heroics there to make that less lethal.
Oh, wow, again, Astral.
Once again, going up at extremely awkward angles and still making the block or the save. Really bailing out Oxygen on these last couple plays.
Yeah, Astral has some sick reads defensively. Has totally saved Oxygen. And, you know, they don't get as much praise, these defensive wall reads, but when the ball's going over your head at that angle and you've got to predict a bounce that you can't even see where the wall is, that really shows the experience and the faith that he's got, not just in his mechanical ability, but his spatial awareness as well.
I think if we were riding on Astral Cam there, we all would have felt how hard that was, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Those were some awkward angles. It's a game of ping pong right now. The ball not really making it much past the midfield line, except for right there, but Flame does well to get it out of there. Bails out his boy Archie. Oh, Astral with a nice save and a really good shot from Flame. Ceiling pinch down, and Ferra with the punt to the other side of the field there.
It was Astral almost got himself in trouble in the last play by just giving Flame a free shot, but he saved it, so all is well for now for Oxygen. Top Blokes continue to look threatening on every single offensive play. Pass in field, it's Archie who's denied this time by Chaussette, and he starts to dribble away from the half. Astral, one touch, 2. Has he got a third one? He gets a dunk on it. Chaussette with a quick turn, centers for Ferra. Now where's Ferra? He's there. Save from Casio. And he must have pre-jumped that one because that was quick.
Blokes are scrambling there because the double commit on that initial shot. It looks like they've regained their composure, but the pressure's not done. Oxygen applying it in heaps here. Ferra's up again, gets a nice 50-50, and the ball rolls out to Chaussette. If I'm top Blokes, I'm still feeling pretty uncomfortable with this. Flame just barely gets to that ball, and now Archie's up as well. They're going to be low on boost. See if Chaussette can do something offensive with this ball. Passes to Ferra. Ferra puts it back down. Chaussette with the shot, and Archie clears it away.
Yeah, it was almost too good from Ferra there. Downward pass. Right on top of Chaussette, who wasn't expecting it at all. But could have been a goal if Chaussette had maybe a bit more of a run up. And this could be a goal for Flame, but he sent it into the post, and now it's cleared. Knocked on by Oxygen. Ferra lurking. The entire team lurking, actually. Top Blokes conceding a lot of territory in this overtime. Another 3+ minute one. And that's off the bar. It's a free shot for Ferra, and he puts it in once again. Ferra, the man of the moment. Oxygen send us to game 5.
Archie being harassed by many different people. Does a 180 there and lands, unfortunately, too far to the near post. Makes it so Ferra can make a shot far post. And we find ourselves in another game, Johnny.
Wow.
Are casting hopes and dreams alive, as alive as Oxygen is right now.
Indeed, yeah, this is an exciting series. What plays coming out of both teams. Top Blokes still look so scary every time they attack. You just feel like it's going to be awkward to defend, and there were so many times where Astral had to bail out Oxygen defensively here. 7 saves from Astral, and all 4 assists for all 4 of Ferra's goals. Phenomenal play from Astral at both ends of the field, but finishing from Ferra. Man, this guy's consistent with his shooting when his team needs him to just come in and take the final touch on a ball where there's no follow-up after him. He's always able to put that on target.
He was ready to close the deal every time. Send in the closer. Send in Ferra. We're hopping on Casio cam this round.
Is there anybody else besides Ferra that you would rather have like coming in for that finishing touch? The last player when there's no follow-up and they just have to score it?
No, I guess not. You know, I think our wagon is sort of hitched to Oxygen here, so there's not too many other players to choose from, to be honest.
Well, of course, yeah. In Oxygen, it would have to be Ferra for sure. You know, the only other player that comes to mind is K-Dop for me.
True.
Historically, he would be that guy. Or, you know, way back, maybe a Marky Duda. We'll shout out our boy there. He's you know, another insane goal scorer.
Yep, way back, way back.
You know, we're talking bad goals as well.
Pugo King.
Lots of them.
All right, Casio cam about to get pretty exciting here. Good first touch. Oxygen goes early on that one. Stops the play. Ruins the fun.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Astral.
no.
Wow.
Casio with a half rotation would have totally been in position for this, but just...
That was pretty quick, though. Astral was so fast.
Yeah, it would have still been tough, but he could have made a play on it. Could have made a play on it.
100%. He could have covered the goal without doubt, yeah. He was anticipating a counter-attack and maybe a lob pass into the middle. Wanted to get into position for that as quickly as possible. It's something Top Blokes have done very well today. Just positioning on that far side early so they can win out the race to that ball. And it's extremely dangerous if you don't have backup, which Casio did not in that play.
Always bring backup.
That's why I've got Matt with me today. Wanted to back up. We got a backup screen, even if I disconnect. Ferra scored, of course. Oh, where's the defense again? Top Blokes are falling apart here. This is similar to what we saw earlier on in Oxygen versus Singularity. It was a back-and-forth series all the way till the end, and then suddenly Oxygen burst out into the lead. And what did Top Blokes do from here?
Johnny, I'm going to be honest. This looks a heck of a lot like the script we wrote.
It does, yeah. It's very well done. That's a whiff from Casio. And they might be shaken. I mean, they don't have the experience that Oxygen do. They're being reverse swept right now, and I think it's about now, when Game 5 starts, that is impossible to ignore. You can't not think about it. The fact that you are being reverse swept, it will be dominating the minds of an inexperienced team like this. And it definitely looks like it.
Yep. The best teams know how to apply pressure the whole game. They don't give up. Nice knock on there from Casio, but definitely not going to be enough to make it go in the goal.
Top jokes. Nah, come on, guys. You can't be memeing on them. They've not even lost yet. They've got some time
They could just be
left.
giving us a compliment. You know, they could just be saying
Yeah,
we've got top jokes.
We
You
do
know,
have very good jokes.
man's got top jokes.
Yeah, Twitch, you can't actually get anything past it. It doesn't matter what you name your team. There's going to be something silly that rhymes with it, and you're only going to find out when you're losing.
They got nothing to do. They got nothing to do except for meme. You know what I mean? If you're in a Twitch chat, you're memeing. I mean, that's what I do.
You're a memer.
That's what I do in Twitch chat.
True.
I'm not even really in the chat right now, and I'm just memeing, so I get it.
Well, Flame's going to have that one covered, but Oxygen have really stepped it up here in Game 5, and Top Blokes need more than just some solid defense at this point. They need to bring it back to the earlier game plays that we saw, those riveting counter-attacking passing plays. Now, that's somewhat of what I'm referring to, and it's actually gone in, but, I mean, I expected it to have a bit more of a speed requirement. This one crawled in.
Oh, okay. It looks like Casio, here on Casio Cam, drove at Chaussette, and he had to drive out of the net, and then sort of, instead of doing a half flip, sort of just slowly reversed into it. I don't know why.
It's a bit of a deceptive touch as well. It didn't look like it was going to be a fast shot because Flame flipped so early. But of course, pre-flips, they do make really solid contact with the ball sometimes. So maybe more to that one than was apparent on first glance.
True.
Just a 1-goal lead now for Oxygen. Lots of time left for Top Blokes to find that second goal, send us into yet another overtime. I wouldn't mind that, to be honest. We've had some really exciting long overtimes this series. Oh, and now an aerial display where everybody's trying to get as close to the ball as possible without making contact. But it doesn't result in any goals for Oxygen.
In the U.S., we have something called the Blue Angels. At Fleet Week in San Francisco, it's like the Navy trick pilots.
So like Charlie's Angels.
That's what that looked like, flying through the air, twirling. It's not like Charlie's Angels at all. Okay. It's real. It's real, and they have jets.
Oh, I did double demo from Archie. Now Cassio's got a chance at the double touch. First touch lets him down though. Yeah, Casio Cam was for a moment there the best place to be, but after the first touch, you just hearts must have sank. Still a good chance. Nice defense by Ferra, denying his countryman the equalizer. Top Blokes have got the boost dominated at the moment. So Oxygen's struggling to breathe.
Johnny's busting out his pre-written material for game number 5. Going deep into the backlog.
The air tank there. Oh,
jeez.
Oh, this could still be a goal. Chaussette somehow recovers and gets rid of this danger.
Incredible work by Chaussette there.
I don't know how he did that.
Out. Is he gonna score?
Oh my goodness.
It's hard to tell from across the field on Casio Cam. But it looked dangerous.
It was dangerous. Chaussette did unbelievably well. It looked like a goal was imminent for Top Blokes. It might be now. Oh, Archie's missed it. What a pass that was. But it just wasn't meant to be. The script is too strong.
Wow.
The Oxygen View party continues. They're on into the semi-finals. What a result for them. Reverse sweeping Top Blokes. That is pretty incredible.
I guess somebody should go over to Rams's chat and tell him who to host now, huh?
Yeah, everybody go tell Rams to host Smellsworth. We were going to host him, all right? We were going to. But hey, these boys couldn't get the win, so no host for him today.